What is up, everybody? It's your boy DTLF back with another video here with my co-host Lou. What up, Lou?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on there?
Man, nothing much, bro. Just ready to tackle on the latest NBA topics today. Got a lot to talk about, man. Starting with the tanking issue that we're going to talk about because apparently that's become the new norm in today's modern NBA. Yet again, I mean, the commissioner has been able to put several strategies to try to prevent it. The play-in tournament, the in-season tournament, all this stuff. But
hmm
somehow we still getting teams tanking. Let's start with benching all stars like Larry Markin and Jaren Jackson the entire fourth quarter. Man, we recently saw the Utah Jazz do this. It was an egregious example by Coach Will Hardy, who has repeated this in multiple games, which is now sparking outrage as people are calling it shameless and embarrassing. Media calls it an existential problem for the league, with fans chanting against it and coaches getting ejected in protest, man. Stephen A. Smith blasted it as disrespectful to paying customers. What is your take on teams tanking, and what do you think can be done, bro?
Um, so my take on it is, it's been happening forever. It's not going to stop until something changes. And what I think they should do, in my honest opinion, is they got to start putting minutes um, on the contracts. So if you're healthy and you're good to go, and you signed that $200 million contract, it should be in your contract that if you can play the game, you must play at least 30 minutes. Or whatever you're making, whatever the salary might be, there should be a minute requirement per contract. That's the only way it's going to get fixed, because if they don't do that, it's going to be the same thing all the time. Your guys going to get sit. If you're losing games and you have a star player, you're going to probably sit them out for the season. A lot of things can still happen. So what do you think?
Yeah, you know what? I think the commissioner, he's been really soft, man. I'm talking Disney soft. Like
Yeah.
this commissioner has been one of the softest that I could ever see in any sport. And I think it's time for a new commissioner if he's not going to step up his game up, man. He has been coming down with this, like the Clippers still haven't been penalized. We
Yeah.
got Kawhi Leonard at the All-Star game instead of Austin Reeves. We
Mhm.
have all kinds of things happening that shouldn't be happening, and the tanking just tells you that they're just making fun of the fans and of the commissioner, and they don't really care about the fans. They don't care because if they did, they wouldn't be tanking.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my solution to tanking. You want to know what it is? And I think somebody else had mentioned this. They should have the draft lottery during the All-Star weekend. All right. That way, every game after that is meaningful basketball and nobody's tanking in the
Yeah.
final 29 games or so, 30 games or so. They should have whatever happens, whatever the record is from here to the end, the All-Star game, the All-Star weekend would be that much more interesting, anyways, and entertaining if you have the lottery then. Whatever it is right now. Just run the lottery, drop the balls, everybody has their position set, and then we can get a competitive final 30 games, you know?
The only thing with that,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good idea. The only thing with that, you might have really good teams that are smart. Let's say like OKC that can win. They've been winning games with their bench. Um, they could say, "Hey, we want to have a better pick. Let's slow it down in the beginning of the season. Let's finish when the All-Star break comes. We don't got to play too hard. Let's get around 40 wins, 35 wins, whatever it might be. Let's get that 22nd pick, and then we'll pick it up after the All-Star break and go on a 30-win streak. Like it's possible. Teams can finagle a way to get a better pick. Not a lottery pick, but they can find a way to get in the lower 20s versus finishing 29th, 30th pick. So you got to be real careful with that as well. You got to watch out for good teams purposely tanking in the beginning and then finishing strong.
Well, yeah, but they'd be tempting the hand of fate. Now you're messing with your standings. That could mess with your whole championship run.
Okay.
So, it would be a risk. It would be a higher risk than the way it is right now. The
Yeah.
bottom line is we gotta do something for sure because this league is softer than tissue paper, man.
Mhm.
And the fact that this is what's happening blatantly before, like they used to tank, but you wouldn't see a coach pull out maybe one good player, the best player that's going hot. Now they're pulling off entire starting lineups, bro. It is thoroughly ridiculous, man. It is just embarrassing,
Mhm.
and I don't think the fans should stand for it. And
Yeah.
Will Hardy did it. Also, we've seen teams trading for stars like Anthony Davis and Trae Young at the deadline, but ruling them out for the season and holding Young out despite no real injury
Yep.
to protect the top 8 draft pick, by tanking. It's just there's so many different forms of doing it. Also, the Pacers acquired Zubac via trade, and then again extending his test. Like what?
That's what I'm saying, man. I really think moving forward, they got to implement some requirements on minutes. And if you're healthy and you can play, you have to play a certain amount of minutes, because that's the only way to stop it. You can't bench me now. If on my contract it says if I'm good to go and I'm making max money, I have to pay 36 minutes. So no matter what the circumstance, even if we're 2 and 30, I gotta play my 36 because I'm getting paid a max contract. I have to play my minutes if I'm healthy. That's the only thing I can see that can maybe change it, but I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to get around that too anyway. So
yeah, apparently the NBA competition committee, they met in late January to address this issue, over trades for non-playing players and stuff like that, but they're not doing much about it, man. What they might have to overhaul the entire lottery system, honestly. I don't know. I think they should have a tournament for the top lottery teams to play out the first overall pick, and the one who wins it. That way you don't bottom out. You actually have to stay competitive. Whoever wins it is the one that wins the first pick, and then the runner-up gets the second pick, and so on and so forth. And point differentials and all that should matter. That way people stay competitive. They should do it like that, because you know what? Just like they have the in-season tournament, we should have a separate tournament during All-Star break for the suck-ass teams. And like I said, they should run the lottery during the All-Star break, and that way we get rid of it, get it out of the way, and the rest of the season matters. It sucks as a fan. Like even the other night, man, just as a Laker fan, I had to watch my team take on the top-loaded Spurs and lose. It was like a guaranteed loss because guys just didn't feel like playing. It's like, what is this, bro? This isn't professional. These are supposed to be professional. Keyword professional sports. This is unprofessional, and it's just ridiculous, man. Let's see. My guy Solo says the fact that teams are allowed to intentionally sit people just to think is pathetic. Damn the paying customers.
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro, imagine you pay top dollar and then you go to this game and then nobody's playing. Like that's right. That's low-key false advertisement. That's what that is. Let's be honest. That you pay to see a movie, you want to see the actors in it, right? You don't want to see a movie with a bunch of supporting role cast guys. You pay to see the main guys, The Rock, Vin Diesel, all these guys, right? It's gotten beyond out of hand. And you know what? I couldn't stand David Stern because he vetoed the Chris Paul trade, but now you see how crucial a commissioner like that is.
Yeah.
You even have to be an asshole, even to run a job, man, in a business. You have to be somewhat of an asshole because otherwise people will step all over you. That's what we're seeing right now in the league.
What do you think of this? What do you think if they put in a rule in effect where if you purposely sit players that are healthy, you get a hit on your salary cap the following offseason?
I like that. See, Lou. Now we're thinking. Now we're churning.
And based on the magnitude of the player you sit, that's going to be based on the amount of money you'll get hit. So if you're sitting a $50 million player and he's healthy and good to go, then when the offseason comes, it's half that contract is going to be deducted extra. So it's going to be $25 million deducted off your salary cap.
Yeah, I like that. See, now we're churning the wheels and actually, that's really high thinking right there, bro. The league gotta hire us, man. The league gotta hire us, bro. But yeah, it's crazy how this is going, man. The fact that I think they just announced that Jaren Jackson is out for the rest of the season. They just traded for him. It's like I don't know, man. And the trade didn't make sense to me for the same reason. I was like, wait, aren't the Jazz tanking?
Yep.
It made zero sense for me. And so, and now you're seeing what they're doing. They're tanking, but with the purpose of being competitive next year with your draft pick already.
Yep.
So man, I don't know. I'm discouraged by what's going on right now with the commissioner. He needs to be better. He needs to be, I think, more assertive. I also saw a fight happen. Did you see the Detroit Pistons fight happen?
I was just about to ask if you wanted to go and talk about that.
Because
that brings up another thing about the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bro, he gave nothing. Those guys didn't get, and I'm not saying they should have got 25 games suspension or anything crazy, But bro, if this was David Stern, bro,
Mm-hmm.
2 games for Jalen Duren when he was the first one to put hands on the player, and
Wow.
he only got 2 games. He got the least amount of game suspension out of everyone, and he started the whole thing. Like that's crazy to me. It doesn't make sense.
It is crazy and it's soft. It's exactly what we're talking about with this commissioner because, like, this is only going to encourage more players to fight, right? I think Gilbert Arenas said in his podcast, like, shit, we need to see more fights then. And that's what the slap on the wrist is going to be. Because you know what, man? It sets a dangerous precedent for sure. It sets a very dangerous precedent for the league. Because again, we're talking about these 7-foot giants, man. One blow from them could be actually lethal. You know,
Yeah.
we can't have what happened at Malice at the Palace repeat itself. And if this is what's going to happen, then you're going to see more tempers flare and more stuff happen. If people aren't afraid of getting suspended, they're going to start swinging for real. They're going to start swinging for the fences, man.
Yeah.
So you know, it's very dangerous, man. And let's just see how the league reacts to it. But I'm ready for a new commissioner, bro. I think this commissioner already has worn out his welcome. He had some good things early on. He had some good ideas, but now I think he's doing too much. You know. But again, there's just so much to talk about, man. So we're gonna go ahead and move it along really quick before we got on. Free agent forward, breaking news, everybody. If you're tuning in live, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. But this happened about 32 minutes ago before we came on live. I was preparing for the show, and free agent forward Jeremy Sohan plans to sign with the New York Knicks, with your team, Lou, after he clears waivers. Right. So apparently Sohan had 10 interested suitors after being released from the Spurs on Thursday and landed on the Knicks as his new team. Sohan is only 22 years of age, so he's really young. He'll sign the rest of the season deal, and it gives the Knicks a young, athletic wing with versatility and size. He averaged about 10.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, and in 25 minutes. What are your thoughts on this acquisition, and how excited are you, man?
I like it, man. We needed a big man off the bench, to help out with the rebounding and the scoring. But like I said, you and I were talking a little earlier about it. The last 2 months, he's played about 11 to 15-ish games, and he's been hurt, man. He only averaged like about 3 points and 5 rebounds a game. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that he can stay with us past this season. But as far as this season in particular, I'm just 50-50 with it because I just don't know what version of him we're going to get.
I like the signing a lot for you guys. I think the Knicks have quietly made 2 of the more impactful moves. I love the Alvarado move. By the way, he just had 26 points for you guys with like 5 steals.
8 threes, man.
8 threes, yeah. Man, he was somebody I had my sights set on the Lakers getting, man. Every time I want somebody for Lakers, turns out the Knicks pick them up, man. So maybe that's why y'all my second favorite team. Y'all actually making the moves I want to see my team do. Another player I wanted just had 34 points, Cam Thomas. People in the comments telling me he's a
ball. He went to Milwaukee, right?
He's not good, bro. He went crazy.
Yeah.
So I really like what the Knicks are looking like right now. I think you guys have a good chance of coming out of the East, assuming everybody stays healthy. I know the Pistons are there. I know there's some teams that are threats to you guys, but I really like the makeup of this team. I think those 2 acquisitions from Alvarado to Sohan just adds a different layer of toughness. You already had it with Josh Hart and OG and guys like that. But it adds more, and you could always use more around somebody like Karl Anthony Towns.
And to be honest, that's the one thing that I will say that excites me is that Alvarado and Sohan are type of guys that we want and we need. We need dudes that want to go in there, do dirty work, get in your face. They don't care about stats; they just want to hoop, and that works as far as the makeup of the team. So I like that.
I really like it, bro. I think you guys are gonna be really good, man. And it's gonna be fun to watch the rest of the year, bro. The Solo says the commissioner isn't doing too much; he is doing too little. He's doing too much as far as trying to change rules and adding all these tournaments, but he's doing too little as far as actually addressing what needs to be addressed. The tank, stuff like that, But yeah, it's insane. Absolutely, Alvarado was absolutely made for New York, and I think so is Jeremy Sohan. I'm a little jealous though. I wanted both of those players on the Lakers. I think if we would have acquired both of those players with Luke Kennard, we would have been infinitely better. And people didn't want Sohan because they're like, we already got Vando. Listen, you can never have too many Vandos. All right, if I can have 4 Vandos in one score, I'm taking it.
So Sohan could shoot threes too, man.
He could. He's shooting low percentage this year, but he can, and he's only going to get better. So, 2022, people forget that, And so, but I think again, this is a great acquisition for you guys. I love Alvarado kid already. What he's done, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, 26 points. What was it last night? 2 nights ago?
It was I think it was last night.
Yeah, last night. 26 points, 8 for 13 from the field, including 8 for I think
8
was that from 3?
for 3, yeah.
From 3, 8 for 13 from 3. Wow.
Yeah.
3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals in 19 minutes off the bench.
Yeah, bro. He went crazy.
About the ultimate spark plug. Come on.
He went crazy.
And he was a plus 35 in the dominant win.
They played it was an away game.
Yeah, and it was an away game. Yep. But I'm telling you, man, I like the Sohan acquisition. Like you said, fits your guys' play style. Mike Brown likes defensive players like that. And again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens the rest of the year with you guys. I think you guys are going to start ascending for sure. All right, so my Lakers didn't make a trade at the trade deadline that was that impactful, but we did add Luke Kennard. He's been really solid for us.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, do you feel like the Lakers and the Knicks might have an eventful offseason? Because I'll answer this first. I'll say I think the Knicks will if they don't win the championship. I feel like you guys will have a big splash. That's my take on that. You go ahead, answer my question.
Yeah, as far as the Knicks go, yeah, I feel the same way. I think that if we don't, I wouldn't say lose and don't win the championship, but if we don't make the finals, I see a crazy, like it's just gonna implode, man. That we're gonna try to go and get Giannis and all this crazy stuff. With the Lakers, I do also see a big thing, but I think Bron's gone. I'm still on that LeBron needs to go train, and is a player option or he's just gone? Like, what's the deal with Bron?
He's got a player option, I think, for the final year.
He's got a player option. I'm praying for y'all that he doesn't pick that up. Maybe he works it out and takes less money. I don't see him doing that, but I'm hoping that he just declines the player option, and then you guys just figure out what you got to do with Luka and Reeves and move forward.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. I think he picked up the player option last season. I think he's expiring.
Awesome, that's great, man.
Yeah,
that's great news.
I'm not sure. I have to double check that.
And before the Bron fans get at me, look, I'm not saying he needs to go completely. If he wants to come back to LA on a smaller deal, on a more friendly deal, that's fine. But he can't be the most highest paid guy on the team anymore. That it's Luka's era, it's Austin Reeves' era. You guys got to move forward, man. I think it's about that time.
I agree, 110% agree. And I think the Lakers are going to have a big summer regardless. I have a feeling we might turn over some stuff in the front office. I think they're going to try to make a big splash. If they don't, they might have a good free agency. I'm already hearing that Walker Kessler might be somebody that they target in the offseason. I've always been a fan of his. I'm not sure if he can hold up because he's always hurt, though.
Yeah.
But if he can hold up for sure, then he will be interesting, man. But LeBron's going to have options this summer. Apparently, he's already interested in the Cavs as well as the Heat reunion.
Yeah, I've seen a report about like Harden and Mitchell trying to recruit him already or something like that.
Yeah.
But what do you think about JJ, man? If Bron goes, you think JJ got to go too?
I'd be curious to see what JJ could do with a younger team. You know, with a younger team, I would give him at least one more year after Bron, so we can see during Bron and we'll see after Bron and see if there's any improvement. If he could take a little bit more command of the team, because we know as long as LeBron's there, he's the one that commands the team. It's almost like we don't have to coach. So, but I think once LeBron goes, I think he'll go back to Cleveland eventually. I think once he does that, I have a feeling that that he'll improve a little bit. Now, he does something sometimes that really piss me off, bro. Like he'll do something like he'll wait too long to call a timeout or to make a rotation or to put a defensive player on somebody who's torching and stuff like that. He better get with the program, or else Laker fans. And again, if we have a short playoff here,
do you think that he does those things because that's him, or do you think he's micromanaging because he's still coaching around LeBron?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think some of it is him, like in the playoffs last year, bro. In the final game before he got eliminated, he only played 5 players. Who fucking does that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's Tibbs right there. That's why he left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like he shows potential. Like, he helped us get to 50 wins. We're on pace again for 50 again. That's all great, but I need to see some real coaching in the postseason. That's when really it matters to Laker fans. Yeah, regular season 50 games is cute if you're a regular franchise. We don't give a flying fuck about that over here. I mean, we want championships or at least competing for them. And we didn't do that in his first playoff stint here. So I need to see improvement from last year to this year to answer your question about JJ Redick. But he's intriguing as a coach candidate. I like his potential. I like the fact that he sometimes chooses out his players, everybody but LeBron. But outside of that, he leaves a little bit to be desired for sure.
In my opinion, man, I think LeBron, that was his guy. I don't watch too much Laker games, so I can't really tell you about the coaching, but I just feel like everyone who's a LeBron guy, I just feel like if he goes, they should all go. That's including his son. Just get them all out of there. And I don't know how you feel about Mike Malone, but the way he coached Jokic and had unlocked Jokic's potential and had him running that point guard, I would love to see him coaching Luka, man. I would love to see that.
I would kick the tires on Mike Malone. He's a fucking asshole, though, man.
He's a good coach, though, man.
He's a good coach, and we'll look over past anything. But I'll never forget when he said, "Lakers, who's your daddy?" So I would stay away from him as much as possible. Man. But yeah, I mean, anything that improves our team for sure. I still haven't. I haven't given up on JJ yet. I will say that I haven't given up on JJ yet. Let's see. Solo says, "I don't mind seeing another year of JJ. Every coach will do something that we don't agree with, but I feel like he has been doing well so far." And that is true. I mean, he's doing well, but well in LA is just not well enough. We need more. We need more than just well, personally. So yeah, that's the only thing I'll say about that. Like we're gonna need a lot more than just him doing well for sure. All right, Giannis Antetokounmpo is officially out of the All-Star game, man, to a lingering right calf strain. San Antonio Spurs guard was selected to replace him in Team World. Norman Powell shifting teams to fill the spot. How you feel about that replacement?
I like that for Norman Powell. He deserves it. I like that a lot. Who's the other one? Norman Powell, who?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is filling in? Because I saw another name for Curry. Someone was filling in for Curry that I liked. I forget who it was, but
I still feel like Austin Reeves got snubbed, bro. I'm not happy about it. Like we keep getting these All-Star replacements, but we in LA, but we don't got one of the brightest young stars who just made the cover of Slam magazine. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, why is my boy Ingram was the other replacement?
You know what, man? Those voters are casuals. Believe it or not, a lot of these voters are casual fans. They don't really watch the way they see the Lakers is LeBron's the best player there, Luka's the second best player. So in their head, they're like, oh, we can't make the third best player an All-Star. And they ignore numbers. It happens way too often. I feel like we need to get a new batch of voters in there. But because now that you mention it, I'm not sure if you could pull up the record for the Raptors versus the Lakers.
Yeah,
I think it was Brandon Ingram that got. First of all, Curry's on the West, and they chose an Eastern Conference player to fill out for the Western guy. Not that it matters with the formats, but I wonder if Reeves is more qualified than Ingram. Now that you put it that way, because I'm pretty sure Reeves is probably averaging more points. And
the Raptors are 32 and 23. The Lakers are probably one game better. We are 32 and 21. So
okay. A little bit look up Reeves and Ingram. They're probably the same player statistically. I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you right now. But bottom line is, there's been so many replacements. So Reeves is killing Brandon Ingram's numbers.
Look at that.
Right. Brandon Ingram's averaging 21 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, 3.7 assists. Right. Reeves is averaging 25. You know what I mean? So it's like I really, and they're gonna say, oh, he was injured. Man, LeBron was injured a lot of the season. He made it.
Yeah.
Reeves is averaging 25.7, 5.1 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 50% from the field, which is higher than Ingram as well.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a snub. Just off that one alone, that's a snub.
Yeah, I've been clamoring for him to make the All-Star game because it's in the West, bro. He's going up against the toughest guards out here, and he's putting up big superstar numbers, and he's hit game winners. He's done it all. I really don't know what else.
And he held that team down when Luka was out. Remember that when Brown was out? He was holding that shit down.
I'm saying people tend to have short-term memory loss, man, and they forget. But I think it's exactly what you said, and I've said the same thing. I think they're penalizing him for being a third good player on a team. Yep. They just voted for the bigger names.
Casual minds on that voters list, man. They got to get new guys there because every year I feel like it's the same thing. They get guys in because of their name or because of the team they're on, and I think that needs to stop, man.
Yeah, I agree. I want to talk a little bit about Chris Paul, though, man. currently with the Raptors. Do you think his role there is going to be welcome? He's a veteran point guard leader. You think he's going to have an impact there with the Raptors?
I thought they were going to buy him out. They haven't bought him out yet.
Did they? I
That was when he got traded there. That was the rumor that he was going to get bought out. But I don't know if they did it or not. Maybe he's still on the team. If he's there, he's there. I don't think he makes an impact anywhere where he goes now. It's too late in his career, man. He's not the same guy. If there's a team that I would like to see, let me change my wording. I wouldn't like to see him anywhere, but I think he would be effective on like Houston or Denver or one of those teams that need a backup point guard.
Right.
But I'm not concerned with Chris Paul anymore, man.
Is he going to go down as one of the most talented players to never even get close to winning a championship? Do you think
one of them? I would say one of them, yeah. But I got guys ahead of him for sure.
Who you got ahead? Like who comes off the top?
Melo off the top. Melo. I like Melo over Chris Paul. I don't care about first team, all that NBA stuff. I got who's another one I got that never wanted? Allen Iverson. I got Iverson over Chris Paul. There's a lot of guys. Jimmy Butler, man. I got Jimmy Butler over Chris Paul. Butler's carried his team twice to the finals, man, by himself. So
that's true. Oh my God, Jimmy Butler, you're right. Jimmy Butler, low key, super underrated.
He really is, bro. He really is. I've seen one of those Bleacher Report articles. You know, like people just write stuff, and they were having a discussion there about who's the best player, which basically what you at. Who's one of the greatest players to never win? And it was like Paul George and Butler, Westbrook and Kyrie. Oh no, not Kyrie. Harden. And I'm reading the article, and everybody in that article had Jimmy Butler dead last. I'm like, bro, he's done way more than all those guys, bro. I don't understand how you can say that just because they won MVPs and Paul George put up more points.
That's just the thing, man. I think that's the problem with modern day hoops is that people now looking at individual accolades over team accomplishments. It's like the player era has glorified individual accomplishments. For example, people say Russell Westbrook is a top 10 point guard all the time. How? He's a great stat padding, racking up numbers point guard, but in my opinion, anytime they went far was because of Kevin Durant with the Thunder, and he made some boneheaded plays at the end of games to lose them some games. And I think that's part of the reason KD left, because I think he figured out what we didn't know at the time was that you cannot win with Russell Westbrook. He's a point guard without really, he's a point guard, but he doesn't have the point guard IQ. He's more of a scorer. And sometimes that score, when the scoring fades, he struggles to make the right decision making. He'll turn the ball over, do silly shit. So I agree. I think those players you mentioned to me are better. From Iverson to all the true winners. Jimmy Butler actually led teams.
I would, and everything you just said about Westbrook, you could copy and paste that shit to Harden. That's exactly how I feel about him too. Stat pattern. He'll go crazy scoring, averaging 30 points, 40 points, whatever it is, rebounds and assists and all this craziness, and he doesn't do a damn thing, man. Never does anything with it. And he got MVPs to show for it, just like Westbrook, for whatever reason.
Crazy. Like the league has glorified too much, individualism. I think they need to start glorifying team accomplishments and all that.
And that's another thing. I hate when people say that, like, you'll have a discussion about what player is better or whatnot. And at the end of the day, it's all opinionated. I mean, some guys are clearly better, but, for the most part, it's opinionated. And they always say, oh, well, championships is a team stat. Bro, you're on the team. You know what I'm saying? So if this guy's on the team, then he is the team. He's a stat. He's part of that team. You got to look at the success of your team. You can't call a guy a great player if the dude never gets anywhere. You can't call him a great player. So, I don't know.
Like I said, people let analytics get in the way. What happened to the eye test? Yeah, too much nerd talk, bro. That's what it is. Real hoopers know when they see a real hooper. For example, we could just look at Kyrie Irving. Before he was a champion, and knew he was going to be special because of how much of a killer he was. Fuck the stats. A nerd will look at the stats and be like, well, Kyrie's not this efficient and blah, 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 according to the who gives a shit, bro. Kyrie Irving was a killer from the moment he got in the league, and when he really fully developed, once LeBron's got on the team, he never, let up from there. He was one of the best guards we have ever seen in this league, and he has a championship to show for it. But besides that, he's just been absolutely special. And for me, with Kyrie, his biggest accomplishment was winning that championship and hitting that three, of course. But his second biggest accomplishment was getting a team that nobody had. Nobody, let's be honest, nobody had the Dallas Mavericks a couple of years back heading to the finals, man.
Yep.
Him and Luka, they said they wouldn't work because they were all offense, no defense. They made it work, bro.
Yep.
They got out of a tough Western Conference.
That's what winning players do, man. Players with winning mentalities, they figure it out.
To me, that's when he proved himself. When he got to the finals with Luka, that he proved that he was a winner. Because people were saying, "Oh, what happened in Brooklyn? What happened in Boston?" Sometimes it's not a great fit. That doesn't really take away from the player. But when you look at somebody like James Harden and Russell Westbrook, who really never get anywhere outside of the 1 year they made it to the finals with KD, and KD was the main reason too. That tells you a lot about the player, man. Like, what did you do after that team broke up, right? We saw Kobe after Shaq left. Kobe was still Kobe and even better. Again, Kyrie, after he left the Cavs and LeBron, he still was Kyrie. He even got to the finals.
What's funny that now that you mentioned Harden and Westbrook too, that we're talking about them, I would probably put Chris Paul over them. I think those are the two guys that I wouldn't put past Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul is a better player than both those guys, or was a better player.
And that's a good take. I'd have to think about that one, but I do think.
Look, Chris Paul won, man. Everywhere he went, the guy he made those teams. They like to throw around that word, makes the guys better. They say that to everybody, but Chris Paul actually did it, man. He went to San Antonio. He helped out Wemby. He was in OKC before they became the Thunder. Remember when the Hornets had to move to OKC because of the hurricane or whatnot? And he had that team going. He went to Houston. That's the first time James Harden sniffed the conference finals because of Chris Paul was on that team. So I would definitely put him over Westbrook and Harden for sure.
Okay, that's a good take. And to add to what we're saying about the player fandom era, everybody was glazing Russell Westbrook at the beginning of the year. Oh, look, teams didn't want him. Look at the numbers he's putting up. Now let me ask everybody, what the fuck is the Kings record right now?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the Kings record right now? It's not great. So is he really an impact player then? People say, oh, watch out for the Kings. They got Westbrook, they got DeRozan, they got this, they got that. A bunch of non-winners. They also have Zach LaVine. He had never made an impact in his career.
Yep.
They also had, come on. They have guys who – DeMar DeRozan, I was a fan of his until I realized he's not a winner. Everywhere he went, he didn't make an impact. In Toronto, the moment they traded him away, they won the championship.
Yep. Literally.
Even in Sacramento, what is he doing? Yep. What is he doing in Sacramento? Nothing, bro. Just there's some stat pattern type players that just don't make an impact. And that's unfortunate because some fans won't be able to see it. They will just see the stats and oh, leave my king alone. Oh, leave my goat. Oh, leave Russell Westbrook. Don't call him Westbrook. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, man. What was your thought when you heard the breaking news about the Utah Jazz, Jaren Jackson likely to miss the remainder of the season? What'd you think?
I just heard it. I just found out from you right now. I didn't know he was going to be out for the season. That's crazy, man.
So for people that don't know, 4 hours ago, Chris Haynes reported Utah Jazz star Jaren Jackson is likely to miss the remainder of the season to undergo surgery on his left knee to ensure his long-term health after a localized PVNS growth was discovered post-trade. Post-trade, it was discovered. I don't believe it. I believe they make up anything. It might be a minor surgery, but it might be something like, let's just take care of it since they're not going to play me anyways, They might as well. They probably advised them to. What do you think of it, though?
Hey, look, like you said, it might be a under-the-table thing going on. I'm just happy the Knicks didn't trade for him because that was one of the guys that were discussing Cat. They were discussing a Cat for JJJ swap, and now I'm happy they didn't do that.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, right? It's crazy how stuff like that happens, and the tank is really strong right now, man. The teams are just going out here tanking. I gotta ask in the East Coast though, man, because the Knicks have been playing really well lately, right?
Yeah.
So, who do you think is your guys' biggest threat right now?
The same team that smoked us twice, man. That's Detroit, man. We just can't beat Detroit. We've been smoking every team we play. Like I'm talking, we just beat the Sixers by 49 points, like last night, the biggest victory we've had in a minute. And when it comes to Detroit, bro, we're getting spanked. And even if you look at last offseason, even though we won the series, we barely came out that series, bro. They were kicking our ass, and they didn't even have like two of their best guys. So right now, with the way that Jalen Duren, he just ascended to a way better player than he was last year, and Cunningham as well. Cunningham's playing at elite level. I just feel like they are the team to beat. They got the best center in the East. They got the best point guard in the East, and those are the two most important positions in basketball. And they got the best of each position on the Eastern Conference. That's hard, man. That's hard to come by.
Absolutely, bro. And again, it's getting to that. All I'm gonna say about all of that is that the Pistons are legit, man,
Yep.
and I didn't think they'd be legit this early in their their player development, but 40-13
Yeah.
in the Eastern Conference is right on par with the Thunder, 42-13, man. They're right
Yeah.
there.
They're the
Those are
Thunder
the
of
two
the
best
East.
teams right now.
They're basically the Thunder of the East, man.
Who else surprised you the most in the East, man? For me, it's been Boston. I didn't think they'd be this good, especially after missing Jason Tatum, but
Yeah.
Jalen has really proven
You
himself. What
know
do you think?
what? And that's on me. That's on me for not thinking that, because Jaylen Brown always showed that he was an elite player. And I was just listening to the media heads, oh, Jason Tatum's better. Now that Jason Tatum's gone, they're gonna fumble. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Nah, man, Jaylen Brown's showing that he's a 1A guy. And they lucky they got 2 1As over there. But he's hooping, man. I like that. I mean, I don't like it I hate the Celtics, but I like the fact that he's proving everybody wrong.
Yep, I agree. CJ, what's up, fam? How you doing, bro? But yeah, I agree. I've always said that to me, I like Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum personally. I did.
Yeah.
He was the Finals MVP for a reason when they won the championship.
Yep.
And I can't stand the Celtics, but I gotta give it that. I'll tell it to you straight. If the Lakers had a choice between the two, I'd take Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Because he's a two-way player, a true two-way player who can take over games, and he's just great, well-rounded player, well-rounded piece. So for sure, they have surprised me though. I didn't think they'd be, a top 2 team in the East for sure.
Yeah.
And in the Western Conference, the biggest shocker, I think, to everybody, because we knew they'd be good eventually, but they've now won 6 in a row, and they're 38-16. And that's the San Antonio Spurs, man. I believe the Spurs have the biggest chance of coming out of the West. What is your take?
This season,
yeah. This season,
damn.
I think right now.
I still like OKC because they're still playing strong, and they obviously are the defending champs. But hey, bro, I'm not against that, man. I would love to see San Antonio over OKC for sure in the finals.
Man, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat them. Wemby has unlocked his full potential right now already.
Bro,
he's just starting to scratch the surface, but
crazy.
He's unlocked. He had 40 points on us in almost in the first half the other night, man.
Yeah, didn't he go in the first quarter? He went nut, right? He was had 17 points.
And of course, we weren't playing our main guys, but still, the fact that he has that killer to the wherewithal to realize that you can cook and he cooks.
That's why I said it before, man. Like, he has the potential to be the greatest player of all time, bro. It sounds crazy to hear that, bro, but
don't sound crazy. I mean, it's a hot take. It's real hot. It's hot potato hot. But it's realistic. And I've been scouting this kid since he was playing overseas, and I know he was going to be special. It's just this soon. Like, it's really soon.
Yeah. Man.
The Rockets are top 4 right now. The Lakers are 6th. Timberwolves 5th. Who's the biggest pretender you think in the West and the East? We have. Let's see if I can pull it up here. I'll pull it up for you, man. So you can see the teams. There you go. So these are what the standings are looking like in the West. Let's start with the West. Who's the biggest pretender from the top 8, in your opinion?
The biggest pretender?
Yes.
Outside of the obvious choice, which is Phoenix, because they don't got no, I don't think Phoenix is going anywhere. I would say the Timberwolves, man.
Oh, hot take. Okay.
I would say the Timberwolves. As much as I love Ant, he hasn't shown me anything this season that he's ready to take the next step. He's playing like an average guy, bro, like an above-average all-star player. There's no reason with who they got over there. They got Julius Randle, they got McDaniels, they got.
They just traded for Ayo Dosunmu, who I really like.
They got a squad over there. They got and Anthony Davis puts himself as one of the best players on the planet. He says he's better than SGA. He says he's better than Wemby. He talks the talk, but if you look at the standings, he ain't walking the walk, man. Look at that. There's no reason for that. If you're that good, if you're as good as you say you want to be the face of the league, why aren't you top 3, top 2 in the West?
The West is tough, man. The West is tough.
You know what? It is tough, but SGA's there, Wemby's there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be spoken about that highly in those graces, you got to step your game up. And I just feel like he's not. I
still think the Timberwolves are really dangerous in the playoffs. I would hate to face them in the first round.
Yeah.
The team that I would not mind, if I was any of the top teams, I would not mind facing right now is the Warriors. I think they're the biggest pretender. Curry's Curry. Outside of Curry, man, they ain't got shit, bro.
He might sit for the season, though, I think, bro.
Say it again?
I think he might sit for the season. He's been out with an ankle injury, and they already got him. They got him sitting out till after All-Star break. They might just sit him, man.
Man. Yeah, I think he should just retire, bro. To be honest, do us all a favor, bro. Do us all a favor, retire. But yeah, I think the Warriors the biggest pretender out here. Even before I knew that information, I thought they were pretenders because Jimmy's out,
Yep.
Draymond can't do shit. They traded for Porzingis who never plays. It's like they're I don't even know how they're this high. You know, I just hope they stay up here so they don't get a good draft pick. You know, that's all I'm hoping for at this point. But yeah, and in the East, give me your biggest pretender in the East, bro. You get the top seeds right here.
The
Top
biggest pretender,
one,
in
two,
my opinion, is who's that? Probably Cleveland, man. Probably
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Even with the
Ooh.
accusation of James Harden, I don't trust James Harden. I don't like James Harden.
Five
Donovan
game win
Mitchell,
streak. You
huh?
sure? 5 game win streak. You sure?
I'm telling you, there's a reason why I call them pretenders, man. It looks good, but it ain't good, man. It's
Okay.
a rotten fruit over there. But and probably I want to say Philly, but Philly's actually they started terrible, and Joel Embiid just I don't know he took his steroids or whatever. I don't know what he did, bro, but he's been killing it the last 10 games. So
That's funny.
I think Cleveland's the biggest pretender there, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go Orlando, man. Orlando just hasn't taken that leap that everybody thought they were gonna
I
take.
gave up. I gave up on that too. I didn't even know they were there. I didn't even see them there.
Yeah, they're the seventh seed
Nah,
here, and then you got the Heat. I'm gonna go Magic just before that, and Paolo hasn't taken the leap that everybody.
yeah, they disappointed me. I mean, I'm happy because obviously I'm in the East, but I gave up on that team long ago, man.
Yeah. It's I don't know what's going on there, man. What's with the player development or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, man. Again, we're in the final stretch, man. All-Star Weekend. You watching All-Star Weekend, Lou?
Nah, man.
I'm watching it, man. I ain't never missed one in my life, bro. I ain't never missed one.
Me
I'm gonna watch
neither,
it to keep the tradition going, but I'm not expecting much from it.
I mean, bro, if I got nothing else to do, and I'll probably throw it on like as background noise while I do something else. But I'm not excited. I used to be so excited for this weekend, bro. Like I used to be hyped. I wanted to see the 3-point contest, the dunk contest for sure. I was like all about that. So even the celebrity game, bro. I used to be like, oh, who's gonna be in the celebrity game? You know, now it's like a bunch of no names and shit. Like, I don't know, bro. It's not the same, man. It doesn't have the same aura it used to have like 10 years ago.
I remember as a kid, I also got excited for the All-Star game. I'd be mad if somebody made me miss it. Like if my family, oh, we gotta go do something, I would be disappointed. Yeah. The dunk contest was always fun. I still remember Nate Robinson jumping over Shaq and shit, man.
The what you call it, the Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine series.
That was the last great dunk contest. Like
bro, there was like a tree. They had 3, right? They went head to head 3 years in a row.
Yep.
Bro, that was amazing, man. That's what I'm saying.
The last one was the best one because Mac McClung has put it on a show, but it's just been him by himself. I like when they're competing for this shit. You know, I like when they're going at it. So
they gotta put more stars, man. Like don't get me wrong. Like I know Matt McClung could dunk his ass off, bro, but we don't want to see that. I'm sorry, bro. We don't want to see. Even when James White, he was a Knick at the time, and we put James. Nobody cares about James White. I'm sorry, no offense, bro. We don't want to see that, bro.
We got bench players.
Want to see? Huh?
What happened to the days when we had superstars?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Who ruined it? Say with your chest. Who ruined the dunk contest, bro?
Hey, bro, you know who ruined the dunk contest, man. I'm not gonna even say. You know exactly who ruined it. The guy that said I'm gonna compete the next year. He said, "Yeah, next year I'm putting my name officially in the dunk contest." And then what happened? Never showed up. That man,
bro. I wonder why he was afraid. He would have been phenomenal in the dunk contest. I don't get it,
bro. Because he don't like to lose, bro. He don't like to lose. He doesn't like to come off at second best, and he knew he wasn't gonna win. He's an in-game dunker. It would have been, bro. Even if he didn't win, it would have been amazing just to see him out there like competing. Yeah. Like that's the thing that he never understood. Like we don't care if you win or lose when the All-Star game, bro. But compete, bro. Even that time when he had that shot, remember when Kobe was throwing the ball at him, like shoot the ball, and he passed it up. It's not about making it or not. You're the guy. Shoot the damn ball, bro. Like we want to see that, man.
Him and Curry take half and half blame. LeBron for the dunk contest and Curry for the All-Star game, bro. I feel like Curry turned it into a 3-point jack artist game. You know, and LeBron ruined the dunk contest by not wanting to participate, and then everybody thought they were too cool for school. They're like, well, LeBron's not doing it. We're not doing it.
And you know what? And I don't blame anybody else because if you're the best guy and you're setting the standard and you're the face of the league and you're saying, I don't care about that, guess what? Everyone's going to follow, man.
Yeah, just disappointing because, again, this event was, like you said, once upon a time, it was definitely an event. It was the best all-star event in entire sports.
Yeah,
now
bro.
I'd rather watch freaking the home run derby now. I'd rather watch that shit.
Did they announce the contenders
For what? I'm sorry.
the dunk contest? Did they announce it?
Yeah, you want to laugh really quick?
Who is it?
Let me pull them up. Hold on. Let me pull them up. You're gonna laugh because some of these names I don't even know we're in the league, bro. All right, so
bro.
So yeah, the dunk contest, bro, is really bad. All right, so let me pull it up for you, man. You can see the faces. It's gonna make it funnier. Those are your dunk contest participants, man. Like Carter Bryant, a bench player for the Spurs. Okay. Jackson Hayes, a bench player for the Lakers.
At least I know who he is.
Who is this guy from the Heat?
I can't even see it, bro.
Rashad Johnson?
Oh boy.
Jace Richardson, bro.
I've heard of Jace, but he's a bench player. That's crazy, bro.
It's a bench mid-off, man. This ain't a dunk contest,
bro. If you would have told me that's like the G League team that's coming up to dunk, I would have believed you, bro.
That's insane, right? Like we have fallen off the grace, bro. Like, well, Commissioner, what are you doing, bro? You start putting up bigger rewards. Stop being a cheap bastard. $10 million for participants, $50 million for the winner. Come on, let's make it exciting. LeBron will come out of retirement and dunk in that bitch for $50 million. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, just come on, bro. You would make a lot more money from sponsorships and promotions. Like, Commissioner got to do better, bro. I'm sorry. You got to find a way to incentivize these guys to do it. And I hate the fact that we got to baby them, but you set that standard already. You already got to baby these guys already. Disappointing.
Bro, if it would have been like Amen Thompson and Anthony Edwards and Jalen Johnson from the Hawks, right? Guys like that, bro. I would have been hyped to see that.
Yeah. But I don't know what this is. And we got a Laker here. We got a Laker and I'm not hyped. I'm just like, don't embarrass us, please. Don't embarrass us. This is in LA. Don't embarrass us, Jackson. All right. Better do something. At least put the ball through your legs or something. Do something, bro. I'm
not watching it. I'm not watching it this weekend, bro.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna cover it. So feel free to join me.
I got you. Yeah, let me know.
If anything, we should watch it together. Make fun of it, bro. That would be hilarious.
When is it tomorrow? Saturday? It's Saturday. Saturday?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do. Yes, the slam dunk contest will be Saturday. Actually, I might actually not. It's Valentine's Day, isn't it? On Saturday.
It's Saturday or Sunday. It's the 14th. What's the 14th?
If it's Valentine's Day on Saturday, I'm sorry, Chet. I can't do it.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Let me see. What's today? Today's. Oh yeah, bro.
Look, Valentine's Day segment from the dunk contest.
Yeah. Yes, he was watching this. Like, yeah, all right, motherfucker. You ain't watching no dunk contest.
Yeah, no, we're not watching the dunk contest. I take it back, Chet. But everything else we cover on primetime TV. Make sure y'all tap in. That's funny, bro. But yeah, I still can't believe those. I just seen the contestants again, and I'm like in disbelief, man.
Bro, that's sad, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Bro.
You know what isn't sad though? Prize Picks, man. This video was brought to you and sponsored by Prize Picks and Underdog, and I think me and my brother Lou are gonna double team a Prize Picks entry. Hey, yo, man. Stupid, bro.
Oh man,
wildin'. All right, let's do a $10 one today. I'm feeling froggy. I'm elite, man.
I bet.
So I'm gonna pick one pick. I'm doing the safe pick, man.
Was that LeBron?
I don't want to be wrong anymore, man. I'm picking LeBron with 0.5, bro. Help a brother out, man. Where are we going with this one?
All right, what is that? What's that? Points?
This is points. These are the hot the ones they call popular picks. So they got Chet at 18.5.
Okay. Let me see Austin real quick.
Austin, they got him at 24.5.
Let me see what he.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. He comes off the bench and he's on minute restrictions.
Oh, hey, what do you think then? If he's on minute restrictions,
we'll go under. But here's the thing about Austin is that Austin, he turns into Austin Powers sometimes and he blows up. And he goes crazy.
And it's the last game before the All-Star break. Yeah, he might want to go crazy.
Yeah. So my strategy is never go against a star player.
I got you. Okay.
Go for a star player. Go under on role players. That's what I do.
All right.
So damn, Kevin Porter been getting buckets lately.
Yeah, because Giannis ain't there. What they got him at?
17.5. But he's going up against OKC.
Oh yeah, that's just dead. Yeah. They ain't letting that happen.
Let's see. We got Cam Thomas. Can he repeat?
Hey, you know what? Cam Thomas.
Where's OKC?
versus OKC. I don't know, bro. I feel like I will go over, but I just don't know. I don't know. I don't want to.
That's the tough part, huh? That's the tough part.
Yeah.
Max Christie let me down already, but
Yeah, he did.
He goes off versus the Lakers. Always former Lakers goes off against the Lakers. I will just plant that.
Also, it's not a lot of teams playing today, though. It's like two, three teams.
It's not. We got Lakers. We got Mavs. We got a couple. OKC versus Thunder.
Who's that last guy right there?
That is Aaron Wiggins.
Aaron Wiggins. Okay.
Aaron Wiggins at 16.5. They got Najee Marshall at 18.5. He just had 31 too, by the way. All right, let's see. You want to go any particular stat?
Before you leave that one,
yes, sir.
What's that? Chet Holmgren for what?
At points, 18.5.
18 point. Let me see that.
Yeah, and hit. Oh wow. But he's going against Milwaukee, and they don't play no defense.
And they don't got Giannis. Okay, no, never mind. All right, now let's go a different stat. This was too
convoluted.
Right. Yeah, it's too much going on over there.
I'm on 40, bro. Give me a different pick.
Do the points, rebounds, assists, then do the combo.
Points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah. And then go back to Chet.
All right, they got him at 30.
30?
30. He's hit it once in the last 5 times.
You say you don't like going under on stars, though, right?
I mean, I will do it if that's your gut, bro. I won't pick it, but if you want to pick it, go for it. At least I won't be wrong with you.
Yeah. Nah, we won't do that. And Cam Thomas, you know what? Yeah, do Thomas.
Thomas?
All right, yeah, let me do that one.
They got points. They had 40 last time. All right.
Yeah, but because that's a combination. He could probably get 24 points alone.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's go more then.
More? Yeah.
All right, let's go. Where else are we going with this one? You want to do? Let's see. No, Giannis. That means more minutes for Bobby Portis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn.
And AJ Green, what they got AJ Green at?
AJ Green.
Right above Kuzma. What they got him at?
15.5. He's hit 4 out of 5.
I would do the over on that.
All right.
He's good for like 3 threes and then a few rebounds, a few assists.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
And then who else we got here? Let's see.
Is that Jeremy Grant?
Yeah, that is Jeremy Grant. 3 for 5. 3 for 5.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is a safe one. It should be a safe one anyway. He's been
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Holiday's a safe one.
Not to be confused with Jay Holiday, y'all, the singer.
Nah. Damn, I haven't heard that Jay Holiday in a minute. What the hell?
All right.
What they got Austin at?
Austin Powers. They got him at 35 points, rebounds, and assists. Yeah, and hit because he's been on minute restrictions.
Yeah.
You want to go under?
Nah, I don't want to do that. I feel like he'll go crazy this game. I don't want to do that.
All right.
I'll go under on him, bro. He already screwed us before. Max Christie. Who they playing?
He played my Lakers and he cooked us last time he played us.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Every ex-Laker cooks the Lakers. Every time. And there's no Cooper Flag.
Okay. There's no Cooper Flag, you said?
No Cooper Flag, he's hurt.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Never mind that.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's that in the middle right there? In the Mavericks jersey?
Daniel Gafford.
Let me see that one. That might be an under.
Yeah. He ain't hit the last 2, but remember, again, he's going to get more minutes because no more Cooper Flag.
PJ Washington.
22.5. Yeah, 19.
I don't know, bro. This is risky.
It's risky, huh?
And you know the Lakers more than I do. What would you put for Jake Laraya?
Bro, I've been picking him up. He's been screwing me all week.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Listen, I picked him to go over the last game because nobody played except for him. And the motherfucker had 30 on points, rebounds, and 13, on points, rebounds.
What about Luke? Let me see Luke.
Kennard. I mean, he started the last game. He might not start today.
How you feeling about Luke, man? He has to get 15 combined points, rebounds, and assists combined. You think he could do that?
It depends who plays. So let me give you an example. If Luka doesn't play, Luke Kennard gets more minutes. If LeBron doesn't play, Luke Kennard gets more minutes. If they all play because it's the last game before All-Star,
he's going to be. I got you.
He'd be chalked. So since we don't have the update yet on who plays and who doesn't, Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. I'll be honest with you. I know he screwed us last time. I know he did. But this motherfucker loves killing my Lakers, bro.
All right.
I have a feeling he's gonna get whatever this is, especially with Cooper Flag being up.
Okay. All right.
It's up to you.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll trust
Fool me once. Fool me once. Right?
Now, well, how much we got right now? 3?
Yeah, we got, let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, we got 5 total? Okay.
We got 5 total, yeah. You want to just submit that entry right there?
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna go rebounds only, but I think we're good with that. I think we're good with this.
Now the question is, do we do let's do power play. Let's go power play all the way. Let me make sure my promos are on and everything. I think they had let's see. There's a protector play right here. This is mission cleared, win, or your cash back up to 10. All right, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. So that's gonna be the entry. If you guys want to tail really quick, LeBron, he has a freebie today, 0.5. So that's gonna hit unless LeBron doesn't play then. Cam Thomas, points, rebounds, assists, 25. We went more. AJ Green, points, rebounds, assists. We went more. Drew Holiday, points, rebounds, assists. We went more on 25. And then my gut pick here, Max Christie. So if we lose, it's my fault, chat. Make adjustments. I think Max is gonna hit, man. He's been cooking my Lakers.
Okay.
A lot. Almost every time we play here. Make sure you guys.
If he doesn't hit, bro, we never bet on Max Christie again, ever.
If he doesn't hit, he's dead to me, man. No, but you know what? Without Cooper Flag being there, I think he's gonna get tons of shots. Guys, that is gonna wrap it up for us really quick. Make sure you guys follow Lou Kimiko, posting all his links here, man.
Thank you very much, Kimiko. Thank you.
Absolutely. If you guys enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you already haven't. Follow my brother Lou. And this video was brought to you and sponsored by Underdog and Prize Picks. All right, promo code is on the screen. You deposit and play 5 with your first time deposit, and you get 50 in play credit. So if you guys want to tail along, that's a surefire way to jump in. Again, thank you so much, Lou. Appreciate you for joining me today, as always, bro. And we'll see you guys on the next NBA Coast to Coast. All right.
Take it easy, man.
Peace.